I made a video the other week encouraging people to cancel your GTA 6 pre-orders, mainly due to the fact that Sony announced that they're canceling physical discs starting in January 2028, and Rockstar's bad business practices when it comes to releasing the game as a code in a box, and all these really scummy monetization strategies like secretly releasing the full game in the $100 digital package. Now I'm aware that a GTA 6 boycott is a very, very hard fight to fight and a very hard sell to sell. I mean, it's going to be one of the biggest entertainment launches of all time. The hype train is just absolutely insane right now. And so I wanted to try to spin it in like this positive way where, you know, we can all be on the same team, right? The people who care and are fighting for physical media and choice, and then the people who really don't care at all. I mean, we could still all be on the same team, right? You just, if you cancel your pre-order, the way I framed it was you can still pre-order it a week before. There's really no reason not to wait until the week before to give Rockstar and Sony your money. And then you can still get the game, so you can cancel and just help the team, right? We're on the same team. And there's no real reason to give Sony and Rockstar your money 4 months early. It's a digital game. It's not going to sell out or anything like that. So I was trying to spin it, again, some more positive things like, hey, put that $100 in a high yield savings account, you know, practice good finances and investing and all of that. And that was pretty stupid. There's some really smart people in the comments that actually did the math and corrected me. I didn't really think it through, and they're like, hey, you know, like, you will make $1 worth of interest on $100. And I was just like, oh man, you know, you're right, you did the math. That was stupid. I'm just kind of thinking of, like, you know, good financial practices, right? Myself, like, every paycheck I take $100, put in a high yield savings account. So I'm like, oh well, the GTA 6 pre-order, that could be just like a bonus 100 for a month and like whatever. So yeah, it wasn't well thought out. I mean, you guys are right. I'll take the L on that one. But still, that got me thinking. It's like, what could I do with $100 that would be better than make $1? And I was thinking, like, at the same time, the people that video resonated with were people that had no intentions on ever pre-ordering GTA 6. And that's not really going to do much, right? Like, it got a lot of views, sure, but I need people to view the video that already have GTA 6 pre-ordered and then are able to cancel it. And at the same time, I need to speak to those people and relate to them. And so I've just been thinking about it. I'm like, man, with $100, like, what is something that I could do with $100 that would relate to that audience who has pre-ordered GTA 6 and might want to cancel GTA 6 and, you know, help get them onto our side on the same team. And so I realized, why settle to make $1 over the course of 4 months when you can make $1 million? Hear me out. So I would say, cancel that GTA 6 pre-order, get that $100 back, and then invest into Pokemon cards. Look at these graphs. Look at how Pokemon has outperformed the S&P 500 since 2004. I mean, this yellow line is Pokemon, and look at that. It's going to the moon. Nay, it's going to Mars. You can't lose in the Pokemon market right now. It is crazy. And I know what you guys are thinking. Like, Murky Trout, I can't buy Pokemon cards. They're all taken at my store from all the scalpers. It's like, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to just be opening up random packs. That's not the way to do this. You want to buy graded slabs. And so if you don't know what this is like, you know, you can get a rare card, but it's the condition of the card that what matters. And so there's companies that grade the cards, and I know these are in pounds. Maybe that's your currency. I'm in the United States. It's dollars, but it doesn't matter. These are big numbers, right? The difference is not that big, but look at this, like 35,000 to 40,000 just for this card. And then like over here, we have like 2,000 to 2,500. 9,000 to 10,000. I mean, it goes on and on. Even like this guy right here, not even graded, just loose, lightly played, and it's 250 to 300 pounds, dollars, whatever, very close to each other. And I know you're thinking, you're just like, Murky Trout, I only have $100. How am I going to afford a $1,000, $10,000 card? It doesn't make any sense. And while you can, so one strategy is you can put that $100 and get, you know, a slabbed card for $100 or less and just hold on to it for 4 months. And if we go back to our chart over here, it's going to go through the moon. It's going to go to Mars. I mean, look at that. You put $100 right here and bam, you have thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars. And so that's one way you can do it. But I want to make $1 million, right? I'm in the business of making money with that $100. And so GameStop actually offers these power packs, okay? And let me show you what these power packs are. So these are real products on GameStop's website. So let's view the packs. look at this animation. You can tell that just by watching. I'm about to make money. I'm about to get filthy freaking rich. Watch this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm about to make so much money. And with just $100, right? Cancel that GTA 6 pre-order, get that $100 back so you could buy a power pack from GameStop. So, I mean, if you're in sports, a sports card suit, it doesn't have to necessarily be Pokemon, but I mean, Pokemon is going to Mars right now, so you can't lose with Pokemon right now. But so let's look at this one over here. We have a PSA Pokemon PSA 10s over here, and so you can buy a pack, and what it is it's like a mystery pack, like when you go to the store and there's like all these kind of like mystery products out there, and you know, you buy it and you don't know what's coming in it. And that's essentially what this is, right? But with a slabbed card. And so let's look at the chase cards here. Like this one's $800. All these are 800. Let's look at like best polls. We got 174. You know, all these numbers are higher than $100, 710 right there. So let's continue with this, and as you can see here in the corner, there's different levels of the packs you can get, and so based on how much you put in is going to be reflective of how much you can get out of it. And so like right here, there's a gold pack for $100, and look at some of these cards. Look at $550, $250. Let's look at some of the chase cards, $1,600. So with that $100 that you used to pre-order GTA 6, cancel it, get it back. You could buy a gold pack here on GameStop and turn that $100 into $160. Now here's the most beautiful thing about the whole thing is, so you're buying a physical graded slab, and I could buy it for $100, and it will it will show you the card that you get, and then you get an option. You can have GameStop ship it to you, and you can keep the card. But if you get something that's worth less than $100 or more, but if you get something for less than $100, you can resell the card right here on the website without them shipping it to you and you going to a GameStop and reselling it in person. They cut all those middle steps out. You can sell it right back to them right here and then spin the wheel again. I mean, that's a metaphor. This isn't like a slot machine or anything like that. Like, this is a real product. You just like mysteries at the store. But yeah, we're just like economic friendly, right? You don't have to spend all that gas to like ship it out and then go to the store and resell it, and you can do it again. And so if you spin, I keep using spin, right? But like, you know, if you open one of these packs and you get you turn that $100 into $1,600, then you can afford like the diamond pack, right? And now we're looking at $1,500. And so you can see where I'm going with this is you can keep doing this until you make $1 million, all with that $100 that you gave Sony and Rockstar early, which, to be honest, they're probably just using that $100 and investing in Pokemon and making millions on their own. So that's why this is just such a safe investment, because for like, you know, many people probably aren't going to cancel their GTA 6 pre-orders, but you're smart. And why let Sony and Rockstar reap the benefits of the Pokemon market with your $100 when you can get it back? Buy some of these packs, make $1 million, right? And since they're probably invested in this, it's just like the stock market. Like, the rich people aren't going to let this market just crash. There's too much money involved and they have too much influence. So it's not, you know, it's just not going to happen. Now, with GameStop though, like that's like the slimiest thing though, is it is GameStop. And to be honest, I don't personally trust GameStop that much, especially when it comes to Pokemon, because when it comes to sealed product, they've been selling their stuff over 6 times MSRP. So it's pretty slimy. But thankfully, there's another website called Rip It. And now, if you don't know what Rip It is, so this is pretty much the same thing that we just went over with GameStop, except instead of being ran by GameStop, it actually was a site created by someone named Logan Paul. And now, if you don't know who Logan Paul is, he's an influencer, and he's a mega genuine Pokemon fan. And I don't know, he's just an absolute genius, because somehow, like, he got invested into Pokemon before this moment when it started going to the moon. Like, somehow he had the foresight to invest into Pokemon and collectibles, and he's like genuinely like just so passionate about collectibles, stuff like One Piece cards and Yu-Gi-Oh, and an absolute genius. And like, he's just giving back. So because GameStop has been so slimy, he made his own website, and, you know, actually able to give, you know, regular people like us a fair chance to become millionaires. And you can see that there's a super pack here for $100, and, you know, it goes up to $500. The humbled pack for $333. Oh, they're restocking right now. You can get the master pack for $1,000. But the rules of the game are exactly the same. They do the buybacks and all that. Now, Full disclosure, there is a little bit of a service fee on this. So with your $100 pre-order money, you probably wouldn't be able to buy the super pack unless you put in a little bit of your own money. But honestly, by the end of this process, you're going to be so filthy rich that it doesn't even matter. And so, yeah, I mean, personally, like, I would go with Rip It because Logan, I put my trust in you. So yeah, let's go over, just recap what the plan is. Like, this is not financial advice by any means, but I mean, like, what I would do if I had a GTA 6 pre-order is I would cancel that pre-order, get that $100 back, invest it into Pokemon using these power packs, make $1 million, and then pre-order GTA 6 the week before it comes out and get my pre-order bonuses. And it's just as easy as that. So like the video if this helped you out, comment Pokemon to Mars down below, and subscribe if you enjoy the occasional comedy video. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.